Nicole, it's been so great having you here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Pleasure.
One more day. You leave tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
You're on your fourth book.
Yes.
How are things going?
Things are going well. I'm excited to be on this last book. I feel like it's the most important book. Sanjay Gupta's Keep Sharp about building a better brain at any age. Yeah, it's been a really great month for me. I feel like I've checked all my boxes.
Nice.
I had to get back on track a couple of times just because you go back to old habits with some doom scrolling for the pandemic and, just browsing the internet.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need to be doing this.
Yeah.
Reading.
Yeah, exactly. That's great. Well, I'm glad. I think that those kind of lessons happen too, right? It's like the temptations of the reasons why you wanted to take a break were there and appealing at the time.
Yeah.
One of the other things that you told me was that you love cats, but you can't be around them because your partner is allergic.
Yes.
So you've
I'm
actually
a cat person. I live with a person who's allergic at home. It has been so nice having all of these cats around.
Yeah, so normally I keep the door closed, but you've been keeping the door open, and we have a lot of friends. Marmalade, what you doing? So I think that I asked you in the last interview about this was your first residency program, and you had tried to find something kind of within a certain amount of driving distance, and you actually coordinated your you're gonna take like a short vacation, right, on your way home. So your partner, he's gonna fly up and meet you and like halfway to your other destination. So this kind of came in a really good time for you, and then you were able to make kind of like driving home plans too.
Yes, January is a month where I don't usually get a lot of bookings for my career, and it turns out AJ was free to come up and meet me in Chattanooga, so we're going to go to Helen, Georgia.
Cool.
It's a little German-themed town, and we're going to dress up. We love dressing up. I'm going to wear my dirndl, and AJ's going to wear his lederhosen.
That's great.
Yeah, it's been great being here for a month, and now being able to celebrate.
Yeah. Nice.
Completing that month in the residency.
Great. Well, you've had the gamut of, snowstorm, and we had a little bit of warm weather, but you were talking about, so you had a couple of days. Let's kind of just recap some of your accomplishments that you feel like you had. You brought your aerial equipment and set that up.
Yeah, I got in some good aerial time. I do wish I could have gotten a little more in this month, but I'm going back to classes right when I get home and rehearsing with a partner. So
Great.
That worked out nicely. I'm still glad I brought it.
Yeah.
And then I got to work on my box act and come up with the initial ideas for that. I'm excited to perform that and might be performing it in March already. So, but I mostly, it was inner stuff that I worked on. It was going inside, physically, as well as mentally, and thinking about things that I really want to do with lifestyle changes.
Nice.
And with my practice and journaling.
Nice.
I've been journaling every day I've been here, which was another thing I wanted to do.
That's fantastic.
Lots of ideas that have brewed from being here. So.
And you were telling me about some dreams as well. So channeling your dreams into
I do have a dream
projects.
Journal.
That's amazing.
And I want to do something with those someday.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm writing those down, though.
That's great. So, Marmalade.
I feel these guys.
I know, they're going to miss you, Marmalade.
Marmalade, is that your little spot?
So, what do you think has been kind of, beyond that, the best part of the experience for you?
The best part of this whole experience has really been meeting you guys.
Yeah.
Meeting you and Sari and getting to spend time with you guys and talk about everything from politics to,
life.
Doing yoga with Sari and being, getting to do physical things.
Yeah.
Having a motivator. We've motivated each other.
Yeah.
to stay, physically
Yeah.
active, which has been really nice.
I think so too. I'm so grateful. It's just been really fun. I think sometimes when you get out of your own personal circle of people and you have a chance to meet people outside that circle, because you probably you have a theater group and your aerial group and your dance group and all of the people and kind of where you've been living for a long time and your roller derby and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes it's harder to kind of break, especially as we get older, right? To break out of kind of our normal circle of friends and just meet people from different walks of life, but then that we share some things in common is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's been fun watching movies too, and I'm like, I can't stop thinking about Fleabag.
Fleabag is so
It's
good.
bizarre.
Right?
It's like in my head now.
Yeah.
It was really, I love watching things, especially that people recommend. But that have like really interesting kind of plays on how characters are in the media or whatever. And you were recommending that, and you watched it originally, I guess, when it came out. So you knew a lot more about it, and you got your device and used it well, right, to look up information and just like how what I found really cool about that show was you said that it was originally like a one-woman play, and then she transformed it to the TV screen.
Yeah. TV
And you could really tell in the first few episodes that it had just the staging of it. And then when they were on the subway and they were doing all those kind of like stop action
so dramatic.
moves. Yeah. When you're watching something like that, and then last night we watched Chicken People, which I'm going to write about in the newsletter. I'm going to try and send tonight. Yeah, just something just super bizarre that was just kind of like, hey, that's on the recommended list. Let's see what this is about. Like character development and seeing inspiration in like other things. I can see costumes kind of coming out of those chickens.
Yeah.
The rare breed chickens and their hats and stuff, the way their feathers are
gosh,
is just so amazing.
And then their owners, these like natural characters.
Yeah.
Like totally not acting like that's who they are.
Right.
Or these just sort of quirky, nerdy people with this obsession with showing chickens.
Yeah, and in normal life, maybe there wouldn't have been a chance to kind of sit down and do those, kind of rewatch a show that you've already seen, or
I'm not sure if I would have done
watch
that.
a documentary
I
or
saw
something.
so many new things in Fleabag that I didn't even notice in the first.
It was really good. It was really good. I loved that subway scene, and then towards the middle of season 2, where they both kind of start turning to the screen. Like the way that was timed was so amazing. And how visual inspiration, especially for someone like yourself for theatrical, I'm sure that, one day that maybe that'll influence, just your own thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Well,
absolutely.
The cats are definitely going to miss you.
I'm going to miss the cats.
And I hope that both of you can come back, maybe in the summertime.
I would love for AJ to be able to come up with me. The whole time I was here, I'm like, I wish AJ could see this.
Yeah.
See this, or, help work on this.
Yeah.
So good at building things.
Yeah.
Us together.
Right.
I'm sort of the idea person, and AJ helps me, actually bring something to life like that. So. And
you were saying you were wanting to have kind of some time apart just as people.
Yeah, we are a lot in business and personally all the time. So I think it's healthy every once in a while to go and, work on your own projects and ideas.
Look at Frank.
Get some cat time in.
Yeah.
If your partner's allergic. Very important.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm super excited about all the like possibilities like you've been talking about. Going did you apply to that thing in Paris?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I haven't heard back yet.
Okay.
The French body painting competition is May, and then the Austria Real Body Painting Festival is in July.
It's awesome.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll have to start fundraising immediately when I get home.
Yeah.
And I may end up only going to Austria, but I have a feeling I'll go to one at least.
That's great. And just kind of time, it seems like you've had time to just kind of be thinking about that future life, right? And maybe getting a mobile dwelling that you could
Yeah.
travel with, or
Yes, absolutely.
living in Europe for a certain amount of time during the year, and lots of different things. So, yeah,
Yes, I have a lot of ideas that I
awesome.
want to. It was nice to just be able to think about those.
Yeah,
Like have time to just like
yeah.
think and braid my hair.
I
I had
know.
time to braid my
It's
hair. And then
amazing.
Sari got into
It looks
braiding
really
her
good. I'm going to
hair.
come a little bit closer as I close out.
So,
Wow, yeah.
yeah,
That's
we
really
got
awesome. You did
super
that
into braiding.
yourself. So you've been
Yeah.
practicing with your hairstyles and just like all sorts of things, right?
Yeah, and it's nice to have the time to do it, the time off.
Yeah,
And
that's
just, you
that's
know,
been great. Yeah.
appreciate little things like that.
Yeah.
And have like a minimalist lifestyle
Yeah.
for a month. It's
Yeah.
been really nice, and I have a clear head, clear
That's
mind.
good.
I don't have to worry about
That's
moving
good.
stuff from here to there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, it seems like the intention of the residency has resonated with you, and I'm just super happy that we've met and that we can stay in touch, and
Absolutely.
I'll see you
Thank
guys
you, Mel.
again.
Thanks for
And
facilitating this whole thing.
yeah,
It's just an amazing place.
it's just been really wonderful having you, and I think that it'll be fun if you come back during a different season just to see what it's like with all the different, trees in bloom, and be able to get into the water and the river.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I will have to come back for that.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yay.